Boy Taylor had his best ever race in Superbikes too.
That's right, finishing 5th's great. He was hoping for top 10 here. He loves Knockhill. It is his homeland after all, but he does enjoy coming here, and the home support, they've got someone to cheer for, so great day for Taylor so far.
Yeah, so far so good. We'll look forward to seeing him again later on this afternoon in BSB Race 2. That's coming up at 4:30, but a few races for us between then. Next up for us, it's the Hyundai Heavy Industries sidecar race, which we can enjoy now in the company of Barry Nutley and Paul Napton. Afternoon, chaps.
Thank you, Matt. Well, on the warm-up lap here, what a sight to behold. 26 outfits on the grid here, and it's a reverse grid from the result of race 2. This, the 3rd race on our programme here at Knockhill for the three-wheel brigade. And Tim Reeves has been absolutely dominant, and this is how they line up. Pole position as a result of finishing 10th. I know it sounds bizarre, but that's it. Rupert Archer, Steve Thomas, Gary Bryan and Ben McBride completing the front row. Gary Horsfall, Jimmy Connell, Chris Walker and Ashley Hawes, who've been really getting stuck in here, as indeed has Kershaw. He's there on row 4. But Ben Holland, Stuart Ramsey, Phil Bell, Tony Belsey, they're strong. Reigning champions, Ricky Stevens, Ryan Charlwood, haven't had the best of weekends. They had to retire from race 1 with a broken wheel arch. Fought all the way back from the back of the grid to a podium place in race 2. So their title defence is looking a little bit shaky in the face of a severe Paul Napton onslaught from Tim Reeves. Is that a fair statement?
It is, yeah, but as we've seen this weekend, the field's getting stronger and stronger, and you've got anybody in, in the top 6 or 7 now that's potential of winning a race. So it's what we want. We want to see racing. We want to see good racing.
I think we're going to get that. We're going to get a lot of racing and a lot of good racing, and away they go. As the lights go, Rupert Archer, can he lead the charge? Gary Bryan getting a cracker, but it's Gary Bryan and Ben McBride on the number 44 Santander Salt. Chris Walker, his teammates, slotting into 3rd. So a good start for the Stalker. Coming from well down the order will be Tim Reeves. There is Tim and Tristan Reeves, number 77 on the Carl Cox Motorsport. There's bunting here. Through goes Gary Horsfall. Gary Horsfall and Jimmy Connell lead the race there from Gary Bryan. Chris Walker knows he's got to get his head down.
Yeah, as you've said now for 2 years, Barry, Chris Walker's got a win in him. It's just a matter of winning at the moment as he goes into the lead there. He'll be pushing hard, and I'm sure it's not far away, that top step of the podium.
Chris Walker, the Stalker, then leads, but in 4th place already, Tim and Tristan Reeves going underneath Gary Horsfall and Jimmy Cole, going underneath Gary Bryan and Ben McBride into 2nd. Oh, Gary Bryan collided with Tim, had a look over his shoulder. There was a bit of contact there. Tim Reeves had a slow exit from the hairpin, not sure what happened.
Yeah, to be fair, Barry, a lot of the crews struggle with that corner. It's a bit of a funny corner. You come into it, there's so much speed and it's uphill, but there's not a lot of grip there. I think that's just what happened. He went in there a bit too hot and just lost traction at the back wheel.
Just watch the passengers move here. Talk us through this. What do you think happens here? It's almost like Mr. Gear.
I think he did. Before the race started, Barry, he had the gearbox in bits, had an issue, so whether it's still not sorted that problem out, but he certainly had a little issue there, but he's still running, so thankfully it looks like he's going to make a move on Chris Walker there.
Underneath Chris Walker then. Chris Walker fighting back, but he has no answer for the 5-times world champion, the 5-times race winner so far. Is he going to make it an absolute maximum? Well, you wouldn't bet against it, would you, here on lap 2 of 15. Now here come the defending champions on the JG Speedfit, Paul Kawasaki, Ricky Stevens, Ryan Charlwood fighting their way up the field. They are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place at the moment behind Phil Bell and Tony Belsey. They've got a job to do here.
Yeah, I think after the first race yesterday, Barry, I think Ricky's learned that less speed, more haste, and he just finds his way through slowly rather than charging from the off.
Number 29, Steve Kershaw and Stuart Clark. 2 2nd places already this weekend, so they've got some battling to do, but it's a long race. And Ricky Stevens knows very well that Steve Kershaw has found some form. He's very much a man in form. The number 29 Express Tyres, Blink Bonnie Quarry, Kawasaki of Kershaw on the back then of Ricky Stevens now, and they'll be trying every which way as Phil Bell, number 18 at the hairpin, slings the back end of the ex-Hegarty Suzuki round in pursuit of Ben Holland and Stuart Ramsey, number 60.
Yeah, Steve Kershaw there, he's been on form all year, and it's great to see him back in the championship. He had that nasty accident 18 months ago, actually here at Knockhill, but he's come back with a vengeance and he's looking really, really strong.
Well, let's have a look down the timing string. I can tell you Kershaw in 6th place, Gary Bryan now in 7th. The top 600 competitor in 10th place, Alan Fownes and Tom Peters, number 8 on the 600 Yamaha. There is Gary Bryan, number 44, the early race leader. Then we get the chasing pack, Rupert Archer, Gary Horsfall, Andy Peach. They're number 8, the leading Brian Gray power biking R6 Yamaha of Alan Fownes and Tom Peters. They are the leading 600, but they're being chased really hard by newcomer young Todd Ellis with Chaz Richardson right behind them. This is the battle of the 600s further down the field. Stevens then just ahead of Kershaw. Kershaw knows he's got to get his way past these boys if he's going to stand any chance of getting close to the leader, who is now 1.7 seconds clear.
Yeah, like you said, that this pack of 3 here having a fantastic battle. I'm not sure if Phil Bell is just holding these two chasing crews up, but it's hard to pass round here. There's not a lot of places to pass. It's okay catching a team, but it's getting past them to a different story.
Phil Bell's passenger, Tony Bellseen, it's the number 18 I'm talking about. His passenger has arthritic problems with his joints, which when you, a sidecar passenger, not a good scenario, but Kershaw underneath Ricky Stevens and Ryan Charlton. Steve Kershaw and Stuart Clark claim the place. Now, in their sights, Phil Bell, 18.
Yeah, like we said, that's probably one of the most prime places to overtake there. You know, carrying a lot of speed into the hairpin. There's only really one good line into there, but it leaves the door wide open for an outbreaking manoeuvre.
Well, Ben Holland in 3rd place, number 60. This is a battle now for 4th. Phil Bell, number 18, is in 4th place. Steve Kershaw, Stuart Clark, 29, in 5th. They're getting away from Ricky Stevens. Ricky not having the best. Oh, underneath goes Kershaw. There's another place. Up to 4th goes Stephen Kershaw, Stuart Clark. We're not yet at half distance. So is he on for another podium here?
He's certainly on the charge. His lap times on the screen are certainly very, very strong. Whether he can catch the top 2, but I think he'll certainly catch Ben Holland.
Well, Walker out there. There's Kershaw. There's Bell.
Most furious racers head to Norfolk's Snetterton Circuit for round 5 of the MCE British Superbike Championship on Sunday the 2nd of July. World-class riders Shane Byrne, Leon Haslam and Luke Mossey do battle. And you won't miss any of the action with raised viewing banks and giant TV screens. Tickets are £27 in advance and under 13s go free. Book now at snetterton.co.uk.
Voyage privé. Save up to 70% off on 4- and 5-star holidays. Join voyageprivé.com now.
Now I get this mega-mungus bill for home insurance, and I think that fantastic website would save you money on other home stuff like broadband or vet bills. Insure your Shih Tzu. Fantastic!
Go compare! The quite right is nothing quite like go compare. When you want to save, it should be a favorite. Go compare.com is right up there.
Look at Chris Walker and Ashley Horsey. Look at Kershaw. He's at the inside at the hairpin. Now, can he get the drive down? That was good stuff, but Walker fighting back. There's race leader and Kevin Cable, number 111, and Guy Palsy ahead of Tim Reeves, the race leader, who's only 3.7 seconds away.
Yeah, looking at the time screen as well, Barry, Steve Kershaw's just put in the fastest lap of the race on a 52.1, so you know, this isn't out over just yet. You know, 3 seconds, half race distance. It's certainly doable. And as we saw there, the back markers are in front of Steve Kershaw there as he tried to go around Kev Cable and the guy talking.
Walker then and Stephen Kershaw. This is absolutely fantastic stuff. Walker not giving an inch here. This terrific battle for second place and a 52.1 recorded by Kershaw on the last lap against a 51.455, a new lap record set by Tim and Tristan Reeves in yesterday's race. But Kershaw then on target now for a third consecutive runner-up spot here at Knockhill, having Paul Napton done a great job fighting through, it has to be said.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, he just got caught on that back mark a little bit wrong there of number 111 Kev Cable and Guy Torgy, but fought back past Chris Walker and Ashley Hawes and in the pursuit of Tim and Tristan Reeves now.
Oh dear. So that is Rob Biggs out of it. Rob Biggs and Ben Ransley out of the running. So retirement for Rob Biggs. In actual fact, he's been suffering a little bit medically, Rob Biggs. This is his comeback ride after 2 out with a fatigue problem, having all sorts of blood tests and bits and pieces. But anyway, he's done well. He's been here at Knockhill and he got it round.
Yeah, I think his fitness has been pretty good all weekend. He has had a bit of an issue with the bike and he's been just cutting out without any reason for it, and they've been unable to actually find a fault with that bike, so maybe that's the reason why they've stopped now.
There's Kevin Cable and Guy Pawsey and Andy Peach and Ken Edwards going underneath.
That's actually a fantastic ride from Andy Peach. That's from dead last on the grid, as he had a DNF in the second race yesterday, so that's dead last on the grid.
Up to 7.
Up to 7, that's a great ride.
That is a good ride. Andy Peach on his, what a fairly slow Suzuki. Gary Bryan then now got his way past Kevin Cable. Here comes Rupert Archer, the pole position man, Steve Thomas, Gary Horspold, and right behind them the number 25 Blue Machinery Yamaha of Matt McLaurin and A.D. Hope, the number 25. Not many people running Yamahas, but they've got the old 2008 Yamaha Screamer engine. I could see Matt McLaurin getting some sort of hand signal from A.D. Hope, but I think that was more a pat of encouragement.
The Cup battle.
You're absolutely right. 12th place overall, top 600, Todd Ellis and Charlie Richardson in their rookie event. Absolutely unbelievable. A third place, a top step of the podium, and now they're heading for top step of the podium again in the 600cc class.
And also second in that class is another local man, Gordon Shandon and Phil Hyde on the short chassis 600cc version.
Well, a great showing. The idea by RKVF1 to include 600cc's in the grid has been an outstanding success in 2017, and I already understand the formula will continue. There we have the 600cc Cup leaders who are moving on rapidly in the standings, already up to 4th in the standings with 15 points. So young Todd Ellis, who's actually the stepson of Gary Bryan, who's riding number 44, having his debut ride this weekend in the championship, and is looking like it's going to be victory number 2. That's impressive.
That is amazingly impressive. He's only ever rode the shorter version, the 600 shorter version before, which was, like I said, his stepfather's Gary Bryan's a couple of times, but this is his first outing with the British Championship, and doing an absolutely amazing job.
Well, on the penultimate lap then, the gap, race leaders 5.2 seconds out in front. This battle with Gary Horspold is over 10th place. Gary Horspold is in 10th, and Matt McLaurin wants 10th. There are points, there are 6 points available for 10th place. Smoking up the rear tyre, Matt McLaurin, and A.D. Hope is big passenger. That's really the wrong way round, if you put it. The driver's relatively diminutive and the passenger's a big guy.
Yeah, I mean, really, the ideal combination is same size. It makes setting up the bike a lot easier, but it's not unheard of. You know, as we've seen in the past, there's been a lot of variations of bigger or smaller drivers and passengers, but as long as you get the bike set up to work properly, then it's fine, it's not a problem.
Well, Gary Horspold having a good ride here. He's going to bring it home for 10th place and 6 points. And behind these guys, Todd Ellis, the leading Cup winner, or certainly the leader. It's not over yet till they pass the checkered flag, but up the hairpin now Leader is on his final lap. These guys will get the last lap flag next time over. Here we have race leader on his final lap. Number 77 on the Carl Cox Motorsport Kawasaki, Tim. The gap from the chasing pack. Steve Kershaw and Stuart Clark, number 29, gets second ahead of another podium for Chris Walker and Ashley Halls ahead of Ben Holland. Fifth place it is for the defending champions Stevens and Charlwood. And Maria Costello coming over one lap adrift. The lady former solo TT rider having her debut season in sidecars. And this battle for 10th place still raging with Gary Horsepole and Jimmy Connell up to the hairpin for a fine time, and Matt McLaurin just sniffing to see if there's a way past on the sprint up to the flag, but that ain't gonna happen. Horsepole gets it there, and the checkered flag in 10th place is his. And here we have, coming over the line, the 600 Cup winners, number 6, Todd Ellis, and Charlie Richardson, victory number 2, and victory in the main race, Tim and Tristan Reeves. But these boys, remember that name, Todd Ellis. This man, you already know. Remember the name? Reeves, boys, look at that. Tim Reeves, Tristan the passenger, victory number 3 here at Knock Hill, and the crowd absolutely love their three-wheel action here. Celebrations smoking up the straight. And Tristan Reeves, 6 races, 6 victories so far in 2017 in this championship. Absolutely dominant. The gap 4.8 seconds this time, so it wasn't a walkover. Kershaw again, 3 runner-up spots. He'll be delighted with that on the circuit where he had that massive, almost career-ending crash in 2015. Chris Walker completing the podium. Holland, Stevens, well, as I said, damage limitation. This boy's got some work to do if he's going to hang on to the title. Phil Bell, Andy Peach, remarkable from the back of the grid. Gary Bryan, Rupert Archer and Gary Horsepole completing the top 10. Matt McLaurin, you saw that battle, he was chasing, and there you have the leading Cup riders, Todd Ellis and Chaz Richardson. Victory again for them in the 600cc class ahead of Adam and Sam Christie. Brilliant. So, Tim Reeves marches on. Flawless, 150, 42 points clear of Kershaw. Walker moves in very close behind Stevens. So there's a lot to go at next time we meet, and that'll be Snetterton, Holland there in 5th.